See, what often happens to us is that we live with these sets of judgments that often have nothing to do with ourselves. So the judgments are like this: okay, you are like this, you are not good at this, or you're not good at that, or you are lazy, or you're not friendly, or you're this or this or this, or whatever those are. And often, I mean, those are not particularly helpful for our development. So what I have noticed that happened once I started meditating regularly, and once I sort of got deeper into that state and into the practice, is that one thing you can tell much better the difference from what really is the case. So how many of those are actually true and how many are not. And you get much better at isolating the ones that are not true and not letting them get to you. So not letting them stop you. At the same time, what happens is that you get a much more sort of a much better sense of courage to actually face those things that are true about yourself and are not particularly pleasant. And what is really nice about this process is that these things happen gradually. So once you start meditating, you see some things, and then a year passes by and you start seeing other things, and you realize that a year ago you would not be able to handle these things because they are really disturbing. You realize things about yourself that you don't want to realize and you don't want to see. But what happens is that somehow you develop that strength and that resilience to see those things, to acknowledge them, that yes, they are there, and to gradually find ways to change them, right? Or to get out of those negative patterns. And a lot of these things are quite self-destructive, right? And so to be able to realize what they are and how they affect you, but to also realize that they might be true about you in some way, and yet in some deeper sense they are not true about you, because that's not what you are. You might be acting in particular ways, but actually deep inside this is not what you are, and that gives you the power to get rid of these things gradually.